can't talk about it, unfortunately. This is my frustration, Joe, because I know what I've seen. I know what my colleagues have seen, right? And to this day, there's video that's coming in on a regular routine basis that is very, very compelling. And if how they hide unidentified flying object, and for several reasons they changed the name. One of them, not just because of stigma like people think, but because the word flying object means flight, and you have to have wings to fly. That's flight, and these things don't have wings. So that term, we're not even sure is even accurate anymore.
UFOs, or UAPs as they're now called, have been lighting up our skies and imaginations for decades. From blurry photos to pilot testimonies, these unidentified objects keep us guessing. Are they real? Are they alien? Or is there something else going on? Today we're diving into one angle that's got people talking: government cover-ups. What if the people in charge know way more than they're letting on?
Well, they won't, like they argue about Roswell, but the case in Socorro and the case in France, in Valençol, were investigated by governments, not by the local UFO group, although the local UFO group did a good job in all those cases. But they were, in Socorro, it was first the local police, the local policemen saw the craft and the beings and described what happened. He was terrified, but when the thing took off, he thought it was something to do with some new gadget or some work in the desert. It's an area that's still in the same state today.
On April 24, 1964, in Socorro, New Mexico, police officer Lonnie Zamora witnessed an extraordinary event, often referred to as a UFO crash or landing. While pursuing a speeding car, Zamora heard a loud roar and saw a blue-orange flame in the sky. Abandoning the chase, he approached the source and encountered an egg-shaped craft with two small, 3-foot-tall humanoid figures nearby. The beings, described as wearing white coveralls, appeared to interact with the craft before it emitted a roar and took off, leaving behind physical traces like impressions and burnt vegetation. The incident drew immediate attention from local police, the FBI, state police, and military experts from a nearby base, who investigated potential links to the Trinity Range or experimental technology. Despite thorough investigations, including by Project Blue Book, the event remains unexplained, with Zamora's credible account and the physical evidence fueling speculation of a government-covered extraterrestrial encounter.
I've gone several times there. And so after the police, turned out the FBI was in town on another case. They had no jurisdiction in New Mexico for that particular case. It wasn't a federal case, but they helped preserve the traces, the FBI way. And the local police was happy to have them there. And then there was the state police came in and did an investigation, and then people from the base, came in with experts in explosives, experts in...
Here's what the officer had to say about it.
After that thing took off, I called it in, still shaken, trying to make sense of it. The local boys showed up quick and we checked the site. Those marks in the ground, the burnt bushes, it was real. But then it got strange. State police rolled in, then the FBI, and before I knew it, military folks from the base were poking around too. They were asking me all these questions, taking measurements, acting like it was their business. I kept thinking, why is the federal crowd here for something I saw in the desert? They wouldn't say much, just scribbled notes and left me wondering what they knew that I didn't. It didn't add up for a small-town cop like me.
What do you think? It's one of the most famous UFO encounters that seem to be covered up. Thanks for watching.